Hello and welcome back everyone to another game from our Kool and the Gang exclusive tournament. And this game features Drake with the white pieces versus Carschi. And as I said before about those two players, both players are very positional chess players. And also I would like to say about Drake that he actually played the game yesterday. Well, me and him played simulation game against an IM International Master. And while I blundered a piece and lost the game, I resigned. Actually, I was playing bullet at the same time, so I wasn't really focusing on the game much. But Drake actually draw with this IM, and I will show a video about this game. For Drake later on. It was really interesting game. So congratulations Drake about this draw that you get against this international master. So that being said, let's get back to our game here, and it's really interesting to watch this game because both players, as I said, are really positional chess players. So without further ado, let's check out this game. So white open with e4. We have and here we have a d5. So we have the Scandinavian defense from black, and this is really interesting. And white captures, and we have knight to f6 attacking the pawn. We have d4, and here it's not really great to try to defend this pawn. I mean you can, but uh, it's not recommended. So anyway, you can. It's better to try to develop. So we have d4, and we have bishop to g4 attacking the queen. We have knight to f3, and now black captured the pawn on d5. We have bishop to e2 unpinning, and knight to c6. Um, Bishop to e3, adding more defender for this pawn. And here black castles queen side. So really interesting. Black castles as well, white castles as well, and black pushes e5. So white captures. So here and here white capture black captured the knight on f3. So white captures back with the bishop attacking the queen, and here the queen captured the pawn on e5. So really nice tactics from both players. But here actually by capturing this pawn on e5, it opens up the this file for the rook, and attacking the queen on d1. So queen goes to d2, and here knight to d4 attacking the queen. So white captured the knight, and here black captured the knight, the queen on e2. Bishop captures back, and black captured the bishop on d4. So really nice tactics from both, and of course from Carschi as well. We have knight to c3, and a6. Have rook to d1. Black captures, rook captures back. So now white actually controlling the d file. We have bishop to d6, and bishop to f3. We have h5, knight to e4. Black captures the knight, and bishop captures back. Now we have rook to d8, rook to d3, rook to e8, attacking the bishop. Bishop to f3 to f5. That comes with a check. King goes to b8, and king to f1 trying to activate the king, and also not allowing the rook to come to uh, to e2 or to e1 in that matter to deliver checkmate. So we have g6 attacking the bishop, bishop to d7 attacking the rook, rook back to e5, a bishop to a4, rook to a5 attacking the bishop, and bishop to b3 defending those pawn chain on the queen side. So we have f5, h3, bishop to e5 attacking this pawn. So white offering a rook trade, black captures, bishop captures, and black captured the pawn on b2. So here black actually up a pawn. So we have bishop to f7 attacking this pawn on g6, and as you can see here those three pawns are on white squares. So and white already has this light square bishop, so it will there will be a target. So we have g5, white captured the pawn on h5, and c5. So black also tried to advance his pawn. We have king to e2. Improve both players try to improve their king position and to activate him in the end game. And here we have f4. Black captures. We have bishop attacking this pawn on f5. Bishop back to f6. White captured the pawn. And king to d6. Bishop to c8. Attacking this pawn on b7. Black defended. Bishop back to f5. Bishop to h4. King to f3 attacking the pawn. Have bishop to g3, and so the pawn and the bishop actually defending themselves. So we have king to g4. We have b5, and here white start to push his own passed pawn on the h file. King to d8, h5, king e7, king g5, king f7, h6, king g8, bishop to e8, that comes with a check. King to h7, we have a3, bishop to c1 to e1, bishop to f5, that comes with a check. King back to h8, bishop back to d7 attacking those pawns. Bishop to d2, and king to g6, bishop to c1, a4. Here black didn't capture, instead he pushed for b4. We have a5 and c4. So black was able to create those two connected passed pawn, but I mean white already has this c2 pawn and this light square bishop to try to defend the square. So we have bishop to e6, and here we have c3, bishop to c4, bishop e3, king back to h5, and here we have king to h7, and here maybe it was a mistake, because for white to free the king on h7. So here we have bishop to b3, king back to h8. So both players repeat the moves. Bishop to d4. So white captured the pawn on a6. But here actually, and here this is blunder I think from white, because you can't capture you can't capture the pawn here, because this the pawn here on b3, because this allow black to push, actually to push b3. And it doesn't matter if you capture it or not, because now those connected pawns, one of them will be a queen. So white captured the pawn on b3, and here we have black pushing this pawn to c2, and it was in this position actually Drake resigned the game, and Carschi won it. So yeah, I mean, that was the last move that cost Drake the whole game. I mean, until this one, it was a draw. You know, both none of the player can push for a win. So, but here actually by capturing the pawn, Drake actually blundered, because now we can stop both pawns at the same time. So one of them will be queening, and this is what happened in the game. So yeah. So I hope you guys learn from this end game how to play and how not to play, of course. And yeah, congratulations again, Carschi, for this nice win, and the hard luck for Drake. And thank you all for watching, and I will see you again with another video from this coverage. And I really hope you guys are enjoying so far. And thank you a lot for watching, and I will see you soon.